Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today I want to share with you a clip from a recent YouTube live event where I was hanging out with my members, and in this one HL49 was visiting, and we were talking about climbing all the way to Diamond 1 from Diamond 2. And we actually put forward a challenge where myself and he would create the teams. We would select collaboratively the teams that we would submit for ranked battles. And he would pick summoner, I would pick tank, and so forth. And it was this fun experience where I could hear somebody else talking about what strategies they would do, and I wouldn't necessarily always agree. It's a fun little series of battles, and I hope you'll stick around and stay tuned for it with me. Guys, have an amazing day. God bless. It's hard for me to have a conversation while I do this, so maybe this will be the last one, because I've been thinking...
I definitely go with Lux there.
Yeah. I'm also tempted, but no, you know what? And then I want to make sure I bring an amplify. I don't know if I have an amp here. I have an amp there.
You have an amplifier in the dev team if you have the new Riftwatcher card. And you have Warrior as an amplify.
Boom,
Especially
boom.
with the Rust in the low mana battles, it's good. And amplify doesn't stack. Just to know.
Yeah, but I just like for the 4 mana Venaris Talisman and 2 mana for the weirding. 6 mana, a nice little start. When there's a holy protection, I really like to have like as many monsters. Like I want to try and get a six squad so that I can hopefully crack the holy shield and then finish my opponent.
I would go with the slime ball in the front to get all of the divine shield away.
Smart, love it.
And then maybe, would you do me a favor and could you sort it with mana? Then it is easier for me to look for the monster. You have a kind haze, wow, it's nice.
I'm tempted to do like a magic play, and like really silence, and then like something like, let me see this, and
do we have a cursed twin Deku?
Yes.
Then I would bring him in the second position because of the thorns and the slow.
I like that.
And I would maybe change the Spellsmith with a monster with 5 mana.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Let's just see what you got there. Something from the back, or that's gonna help you a ton. Ooh, the Sentinel is great option, but I also think about the Shavi or the, the Soulstorm. And then put the Phantom Soldier in the back, the Soulstorm one in front of the Phantom Soldier because it helps you against flying monsters and it reduces the enemies. It's right it's next 5.
No.
Or Dr. Blight is also amazing, but you have to think about the Magic Reflect.
Oh yeah, I didn't think that was, you're right, the Magic Reflect slipped my mind there. I am glad we brought an Affliction because man, Bakjir can just heal and heal and heal. He has the cleanse over here, so that's gonna be maybe a problem.
The good thing is you have a Magic Reflect, so the Slime Ball is gonna die as the second position monster because he has less health. It's gonna be interesting to see who's going to win it. He fortunately doesn't have a Rust, so he doesn't have any shield there. The Dr. Blight is going to kill itself, as do the Helondale.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you will be fine because your Windeco is going to help you a lot with the heal against the Bakjira, and the Demon Shark is going to get self-damage.
I'm a little bit.
If he attacks.
I'm a little bit nervous about whether the Affliction lands, but he's going to kill himself. And then I'm a little bit nervous about the stun, like canceling my heals. But I do have a secondary healer, and then this guy with the opportunity, of course, he's so nasty.
Yeah, no. The best thing for you would be to get the Bakjira out in the first 10 and then you win this battle.
Yeah. I think I kind of feel like I'm probably not going to win this one because of he's got the poison. I think the Deep Lurker is going to be big, but it's going to...
yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, right off the bat, the poison.
Return fire with the Summoner. I haven't even noticed that. But the good thing is your first monster is going to die right away. So everybody lost his Divine Shield. Now everybody's going to get their shield back, which is very bad.
And then the amplify is gone also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is and we haven't afflicted and he's got cleanse. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, that's a GG's.
And this game, like I just don't get comments about how this is not fun, man. Like I know I already said it, but just like that was very entertaining to me. Like, and hearing your thoughts, and then it just, man, it's, you know, I could even think of like, it makes me just do the way we just did that, where we were both had two voices talking about what was happening and how to build the team. You could picture like a 2v2 squad where you're building a team and you pick one and I pick one, but it would be interesting to have it blind, and see like,
Yeah, it would be fun.
You pick summoner and then I pick tank and see how that goes. That could be.
You want to do it?
How would we do that?
You want to try to get to Diamond 1?
How would we do that? Do you think? Oh, you just verbally would tell me like.
I just verbally tell you, and like I'm picking a monster, you're picking one. Let's see if we can get to Diamond 1.
Cool. Yeah. Let's
It's only 1 or 2 wins, so
let's give it 5 battles and we'll try that like right now. But I just want to check in with the chat first. Triage and heal and guys, thanks for coming to hang out today. By the way, I said it already, but just Bobby, Gathering Deus, Black Coffee with the 12-month membership, Paul. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for hanging out. And I'm going to do 5 battles here with HL and we'll try and get that Diamond 1. But then also after that, I want to talk about Gathering's comments on potential for $10. Okay, let's.
Sure. I'm down for that.
Okay, so he likes
Lux. So basically Lux and Earth, so he doesn't have a chance in there, so we just have to do it blindly because he only used basically those 2 squads.
life, earth, water.
It's just a mix in there, and I kind of don't know the wild cards that well, so I'm not 100% good with that.
He's probably going to play Lux with either blue or white.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that too. I would also go with he played a lot, so you have Usta level 1. I would either think about Lux or maybe an Rave, but I think Lux is better because it already has the +1 shield and there's the normal shield ability.
What do you think?
I think about Lux, but I'm not sure. Normally I pick the water summoner with it. Lux and water.
This guy?
No, Lux plus the water one.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, and then...
Oh, you also have an X-Master. Perfect.
Okay, so this is the magic reflect. So all armor is, weak magic. Okay, weak magic.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
I would pick the X-Master, but I would pick him in the end. Like, put him in the back.
Okay, what do you want for number 2?
I want for number 2, let's... what do you have it? I would go the Crustacean King.
Crustacean King, okay. I think this makes a lot of sense. Right now, though, or is it this one? Resurrect? I think maybe the Resurrect makes a lot. Yeah. Okay.
I would... Could you please one time make it to... Not the 2/7+? What do you have there?
Yep.
I would go with the Kite in the... Oh no, let's put in the Sandworm.
Sandworm, okay.
Yeah.
I wanna pick this and put in... I'm kind of cheating. We didn't say we could do that. Oh, you know
no
what?
Problem,
You said you want Axe Master.
Just put in Wavesmith. Or yeah, this is also good. Put him.
Oh. The trickiest part was like getting the right order, because like you picked Crustacean King because you wanted to see it on the team, but I think if you built this team by yourself, would you have put that right there? Do you think?
Yeah, I always putting like my healer. I'm most of the time, if there is such rules, I'm expecting a lot of sneak plays, and I'm most of the time putting my healer and my triage in the 2nd and the 3rd position and pick a high mana tank.
And And talk to me about this order. Would you have, first of all, what tank would you have picked? Because I picked Torhilo, and I know he's slow, but the
I would
armor,
have picked the same.
yeah,
Because he's in big armor, he has the shatter abilities, he only needs to hit once. And the best thing is with she already has void, and then with the void armor right now it's perfect tank. Then also you pick the perfect melee monsters to boost with the what's it called, Helondale.
Mhm.
We are faster than his opposing, what's it called, Sandworm and his, so our X-Master can shoot both with his shots.
I'm a
What's it
little,
called?
I'm a
The
little worried
second
about
monster is going to attack.
I'm a little worried about the sneak attack damage and Axemaster going down faster than we want.
It doesn't care. It
Yeah.
doesn't. It is because we have the resurrect, so it will attack in the first turn and the second turn.
Yeah.
So if everything lands, he will also attack 2 turns, and that's enough.
And our Sandworm can
It's
delete.
going to the mall.
Yeah, as long as we land, because he has a blind over here, so we might. That's a 15% chance to miss, but if we hit our shot, we'll kill the Uraeus first shot because we have piercing.
And we are going to get through the first position monster really fast. That's the most dangerous. The Scar, if he gets 1 kill, it's nearly over. Like,
Yeah.
Scar is so good.
This is almost a good like transition into conversation on reward cards, but let's keep doing the battles. But this Jared Scar to me is one of the ones that is going to benefit if we if they change the reward card structure, because it sounds like they're gonna just get rid of these guys, just retire them. Jared Scar has been 17% of its.
This comes true. I'm trying to buy 10 to 100 copies of him if this proposal goes through, that those won't be continued, because Jared Scar, Sinage, and Kinzu are 3 amazing reward cards that I use all the time. Especially the Tidebiter is also one.
Yes.
That's pretty substantial to me.
Very strong. All of them very, very strong. Revealer I like a lot. I find that immunity at the higher levels is this is a card that I often lose to in those immunity monsters. Death is, I think, 2 or 3 immunity cards potentially.
Janus.
Yeah, and then there's Revealer. And there's also
then there's
you can do Kinja. I think is the other one. But
and then you can also put in the Untamed reward card. That's Hal's favorite reward card. I just don't remember the name right now. The neutral one.
Neutral with Untamed.
Alma Cambio.
Oh yeah,
that's what it's called.
Yeah. So I'm interested in Scar. Yeah, guys. Like if that happens, where those reward cards just go away, these will be more precious than the other rewards. Let's watch the battle now.
Oh, I just noticed that you have a snare. That we have a snare in the second position, which is going to help us a lot.
Yeah. Snare. I like this. Wave Runner is a decent little monster. And we landed that shot.
And the best thing is right now, our Tehuila is going to get the kill.
Oh.
Dang it. Wow. But it doesn't care, or he will still fight the next round. His sneak attack, and it's in GG's. We're going to win this.
Yeah.
He has no shot of winning this. We're doing too much damage, and especially now with the snare.
Yep. Ooh. And we'll kill our Sandworm, will kill his Sandworm, or which will fire first? Yeah, we have a...
It doesn't care which will fire first, but we are high level, so we will fire first.
Yeah.
And that's Enthusiasm right there, GG's.
Yeah.
Sandworm is just such an amazing card.
Yeah, it is, dude. Absolutely. Like that card very recently was one of those cards that was, really, really... Is that a reward card, Sandworm?
Yeah, it is a reward card.
Like that thing is so absolutely, I would say, necessary. If you're playing a sneak attack play, it's so good. It's probably the best sneak monster.
It's from Untamed reward cards. I think it was when I started the game. It was about $1 per BCX. Next, 50 cent. Oh, okay, you got it already.
So these are the rewards. Of these rewards, Silver Shield Assassins may be better. Yeah, I would say better, but Sandworm is amazing, and Sandworm's neutral, whereas this is a life specific. If you just look at sneak monsters, like what's better of all these across all the years, like which of these is better really? I mean, I really like Shinlo is kind of overpowered for 1 mana and it can do a lot of magic damage, but nobody owns that thing except for 2 people in the game.
I think Coral Reef is amazing. Just look at her
Yeah.
stats if she goes a little higher leveled.
Yeah.
Just look at the rest at the 4th level.
Yeah. Yeah.
At level 4, this card starts to break my. If I ever play against the Coral Reef, I'm losing, because if you play the same strategy up where I am playing and you have one of her,
Mhm.
she will definitely beat you because of the rust. And
Mhm.
everybody's playing Uraeus and
Yeah.
Polycor Bandit, so those two are also two amazing sneak monsters in Modern.
So true. Yeah. Cobalt Miner to me is one of the better ones because it's only 2 mana and it actually does 3 damage, 5
This
speed,
card-
6 hit points. This is a little mini tank for 2 mana.
This card is overpowered for my. I would say this is so overpowered. It's fast, it does a lot of damage, and it only costs 2 mana for 4 damage.
I know.
If you put him with a normal summoner,
That's right. Yeah.
this card is amazing.
This
As
one-
well as the Spirit and the Shield Assassin. I hated this combination when I started in the game.
Look at this ridiculous speed. 7 speed. And it's funny, it gets slower at the highest, but it does 4 damage. 4. It's amazing. This card's so strong. Just
Yeah,
because
this beta card.
you can kill your opponent before they kill, you know what I mean? Like Elven Cutthroat is a fast one too, 6 speed. You can just, with this combo on the white team, you can often delete before they even get a chance.
And then you get the newly card doesn't expire. There's also the Silver Shield.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Has also got an expire, especially if you put then the Stitch Leech you can add to those two. And
there's a lot of strong ones, I guess, is the end of the story. But you know, I do feel as though
Strong and maybe and Bandit.
I do
It's
feel
insane.
Sandworm is like among the best, like particularly because of the neutrality, and therefore you can play it with just across so many options. But I mean, Sneak is such a devastating. There's only a few here I don't care for, and it's not that they're bad. I just don't usually lean that way. Like Dragonling is pretty decent. I think it's got piercing, but I don't like the archery Sneak plays. But Iza is kind of a different story for me now because you can play it with Fernheart, and I do like that she has Scavenge, and I've played many situations where that's going to end up with 10 hit points, and suddenly it's a tank, and she has close range due to Fernheart. So I kind of I'm interested in her in a new way because of Fernheart.
Like the stun for her. Like it's pretty amazing if you play her.
Yeah.
And then just get a random backline stun that he only can attack with 5 monsters, because backline is not also a cleanse that's working there, so it's a pretty easy way to lock your opponent out of 1 monster.
I agree. We got 4 more battles and we got to win, I think, 1 more, or, you know, to punch into D1. Okay, we only got 16 mana. Okay. He's got the Daria with a water team. Got the...
You want to do something nasty?
Sure, yeah. He
You wanna
really,
do
he,
something
he really
nasty?
likes he really likes Bakjira. Yeah, what do you think?
Just putting a lot of low mana monsters and then a cube in the back with just a summoner that gives +1 more health.
Okay.
Maybe it's going to work. If he doesn't have affliction, we will be fine. Yeah, for example, the Kayla in there. We just try to put a lot of low mana monsters in there.
And it'd be cool if we could bring in. It'd be cool if we could bring in affliction, because sometimes affliction can turn the. But yeah, let's bring.
I would go with the Harpy in there.
How about this one
And
as
the agent.
This is like a tank, or this is a tank. One of the, because we still need a. He does have a snipe attack play, but
We can do both of them, like the agent in the first or second, and vice versa.
yeah, I think it goes like this.
And the
Yeah.
cube.
Cube. We still have. You want to put the cube now?
I would go for the cube now or one later, because
You're worried about a
then
sneak.
we can also get some maybe sneak monsters in there,
So
or some opportunity ones, like for example, her. Now just I don't know, maybe
we definitely want to bring 2 more monsters to try and get extra hit
of
points,
course.
right? So I mean, we could bring battering ram with opportunity. And
Battering
then,
ram and the chicken.
yeah.
Or
I'm gonna
the Fiend is also good. I don't
the
care.
gold.
I think the Fiend is better because it's gold and more attack.
Yeah, gold foil bonus is gonna give me the 10% if we win. So yeah, I like this. Tell me, we have 10 seconds, but like, help me understand.
What's-
I would have thought Gelatinous Cube back here. Talk to me about what why you think Gelatinous Cube in a third spot.
Because I want to get rid of his monsters because he will go quickly to our first two monsters pretty easily. Then our Gelatinous Cube should be there to first up heal a lot of times. And the second thing that's going to help us a lot is those two should do damage against their strong monsters or weak monsters that he gets more scavenge points. The backland monster was just there for an extra heal.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this looks like it's going to work for me. Now, he does have a poison, which will be sort of annoying. He's got they're doing quite a bit of archery damage because of the summoner he chose, but I still don't think it's enough. I don't know.
I don't think so too. Especially he's healing right now for 5 and we are doing 4 damage to his monsters.
I'd really love to see this
So-
one go down. If we can kill the Naga, yes, that's
And
really feel like that's probably.
And we just have to be careful of and it's a nice miss there, but he's healing for 5, so we just need to
Oh.
get rid of one more monster and then we're good.
I think we will. Yes, we will
Yeah,
get
we
one
will.
more, unless we can't miss. Okay, that
No,
was
we
huge.
can't miss. So he's going to heal for 6 every turn right now. And scavenging up all of the time. Now for 7, so he doesn't even do any damage. And it's a win right now.
Nice play. I would not have thought cube. I would have with this 16 mana. I might have tried like to build a low mana sneak team. I really like there's so many. We were just looking at so many. The death team was available. You can do skeleton. You can do the 2 mana. I don't know, cat or whatever it is. You can do, and then there's the shadowy presence, which is a +1 melee attack, +1 hit point. That I probably would have done, and I don't know if that would have worked because he had a good amount of hit points and he had armor.
Yeah, Cube is just a nasty monster like.
He was doing a ton of damage with that dragon summoner. Hey,
Yeah, look, he didn't even gotten 1 health left.
Mhm.
But 3.6 SPS is enormous. Like I'm at 3.6 or 3.7 right now, and I'm only getting 2 SPS or something per
That's-
battle.
I'm at 97% too, so that's pretty much like full or whatever. Let's do one, or we got 3 more battles potentially, but let's just see if we can't sweep it here. If we get one more win right now, we'll be in D1. Then we'll circle back to. Let's talk about that. This always happens. It's like there's an idea I want to talk about, but then, just stream of consciousness. We're gonna get into whatever kind of comes up, and yeah. Uraeus is my favorite neutral reward card. Way too cheap, says Gathering.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, and the poison is so powerful, man. It's just for 3 mana for it to be essentially kicking out 5 damage a turn potentially, right? That I know you only get a 50-50 chance of the poison landing, but conceivably it's I really think poison is absolutely nasty. I actually respect Waka a lot more than I used to. I'd love to hear actually not right now, but I want to hear your thoughts on Waka. We only have white available, so I'm gonna
I would now go with the. I don't think you need to look at his teams. He hasn't got a white team. I would go with Lux and the white team, of course, because she gives you an extra shield. Could you just do me a favor and sort through mana? It's way easier for me to look all of your monsters right on the left. It's sorting right next.
You wanna look at magic?
No, there's sorting on the right side of your screen.
Yeah.
Just 2 mana.
Mana up, mana down.
Yeah, mana up. It's perfect.
Okay. I never do this ever.
I think it's easier for me to look at all of these small monsters at once.
Yeah.
I would go a Truth Speaker in there, and now you can choose one monster. It's there, down there in the middle.
Your speaker, you definitely want to bring that, but you want to bring that in the first position?
No,
Yeah.
just in there.
How about
You can pick it first.
either this guy or this guy for our
I would-
tank? Let's
I
go.
would go with the agent.
Yeah. I think so
because
too.
he gives a way too good benefit to all of the monsters with 8 health.
For 1 mana too, right? Okay, you go
It's
ahead.
great. I would go with a sneak play right now. That's why I'm thinking of either the Harpy or you haven't gotten the Stitch Leech maxed out.
Yeah.
What else? Then I would put in the Uraeus.
Okay.
But we have to hurry a little bit.
Okay. And then if you want to do sneak, we probably bring the harp. I think maybe these two, hey?
Yeah, I would put these two in, or only one of these. Like put either the Harpy or the Ram. Then the 2 mana monsters in the front. And I would also put in the Truth Speaker in one position.
True speaker kit.
Because it gives you an extra shield and the heal. I wouldn't put him in the last position. I would put him in the second to last.
Okay.
And the Uraeus I would put in the last.
Even with the poison, you think the Uraeus is like worth? We got a
And
chicken
the
too.
chicken in the front.
Okay.
Like in the front of the Uraeus in the second to last position.
Okay. I'm gonna go like
this. I would think this would be the perfect one. He didn't go with a. Oh, he also got with a sneak play.
He's got the divine shield.
Oh, dang it!
He's got a very fast front line, but we do have. He's got 3 sneak. I feel like we're probably not going to win that one. He's got 3 essentially sneak attackers. We do have the armor, but he's not focusing on our tanks. So, if we land poisons, that could be huge. No poison, that's really, really pivotal. We lost that would have been 2 hit points theoretically.
But the good thing is he's shooting randomly. That's a bonus point to us, and we are going to take out his backline.
Yeah.
And if we get lucky, and that's a good poison there, the best thing that could happen to us would be killing the front monster. Then he doesn't have any sneak attacks anymore.
I think we needed some backfires there, I think.
Yeah. But
nice.
now those 2 will get our Truth Speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too little.
Dang it.
Yeah. Okay, we got 2 more shots. We need 28 rank points now. Keep going. What time is it over there, HL4 Dan?
It's about 7 in the evening.
Nice. Going on 10 a.m. here. An opponent. Okay, so he likes white. Got the low mana options with the Kala. Got the big, but he's not going to do that. He can't do fire. He could do death, but he's not going to try that with the opportunity. I bet he does something like this. But you know what? I feel like green has a really nasty low mana play, especially when you can't do legendaries.
I would definitely go with a green team here too.
Well,
But I'm just looking at your Sunimers. What is the best thing?
the only one I have right now is my Eastwood. That's funny.
Or Quicks.
Yeah. That's kind of a good idea, hey? Let's see, Quicks or we get the 3 mana option. Or an armor. How about an armor? +1 armor?
Oh, let's do it, Drake. I think Drake is the best option there. And let's see what we can put in there. Oh, we failed Summoner in the front. It's the best card out there.
Failed Summoner, yeah.
Just to get him a little beefiness in the front, and now maybe...
This card is super nasty.
AC Tutor, maybe getting a little... The Princess is also amazing, especially with the tank heal.
And the triage, right?
I would go for... Yeah, she's amazing.
Now, these are the lower mana monsters. You see 5 and 5. We need somebody that's got lower than that. Like this might be nice because it's got the thorns and it's going to be an attraction.
Yeah, and then if we put him in there, we are safe for the opportunity. Like put him in the second position or something, and then maybe a assassin to be a little faster.
Yeah, that might be the play. Or we do 1 speed, 1 speed.
Brownie. A brownie and... Oh, the brownie has so less health, so the brownie...
Yeah, you're right.
Needs to be in the second position.
What if we went Ooze agent? Oh, but then the Ooze will be a distraction.
The Ooze will get egg first.
So yeah, I think you're right, Naga. What do you think?
And I would also, I think it's a good idea to put her in there, and then a chicken in the front, all the way.
Yeah, I wish we had
I hope.
armor. I wish we had protect, but we at least have Drake of Arnak one
Yeah,
armor.
he still plays Lorna. I hate her so much. She's just such an overpowered summoner for
I know.
3 mana and Divine Shield.
Yeah, I agree. To me, I like her even better than Mylor or Ouster. I just again, it's like sometimes you like an Ouster or a Mylor is a counterplay, which is so powerful. Like if you know I'm gonna do melee and you try Mylor, then you're gonna really enjoy that. But this is to me is like it's just always good. It's an offensive choice. It's like you pick this and it's a defensive perk, but it's offensive in the sense that you control. You don't have to guess that I'm gonna that you're gonna counter me. You know you're gonna this is gonna eat damage.
Best thing that could happen us is our scatter shot hits the Stitch Leech. That's the best thing that could happen to us.
I'm a little worried. He's got double speed. We have 1 speed. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we'll see. I could see us winning. Poison is going to depend. Backfire could be helpful. Thorns is going to be nice because he is going to come
Font
out.
is gonna get 2 Divine Shields gone.
And we did the failed summoner brings the demoralize, which is so nice. That's a huge
that's
backfire.
a really nice backfire there.
No poison.
That's a nice thorn.
Our acid shooter didn't land a poison on the baby unicorn, but a nice kill.
We got his speed away. I think it's a good, like now he's going to shoot at that's also a nice hit there. He's shooting too randomly, that's why he's losing it.
Yeah. No, I feel like it's a lock now. The demoralize felt really substantial, this one.
Yeah.
And the triage is putting in a lot of work because like you said, he's firing here and there and everywhere, so the triage is able to help sustain certain things.
We just need to get these Stitch Leech out there, and we did, and that's in GG's.
Yeah.
And the poison right now is also helping.
Another 3 SPS over there. Do we make it? No. Yeah. Okay, we got one more battle, right? I think this is our last battle. If we make it, if we don't make it, I'm sending out Chaos Legion packs to everybody in the audience. This is it. This is for all the marbles.
We had a pretty high winning chance on all of those battles. I just looked at those, and we have a pretty decent winning chance on all of those. So we're not doing bad. We're doing actually pretty good.
This you could imagine like a gameplay mode where it was like communicative and supportive or cooperative in the sense. Like if it was, I could picture maybe like a boss mode where you get your team, like maybe there's 3 people and you can compile all of your decks like Splinter Forge. You're facing a boss mode and we're compiling. Maybe I submit one summoner and you submit a different summoner and you build your team and I build my team, but we want those teams to work together. And if my summoner benefited your monsters and vice versa, that could be an interesting kind of mini game in itself.
Yeah, it would be great. So there's no heal, so we have to rely on shield there and to do more damage than him. Do you want to go frontline assault or backline assault?
Well, I'm thinking blast damage, and I know blast my fire. Damage. I know I have the Ruler of the Seas over here. I also have a ton of.
But definitely I also take the blue team.
Yeah.
If you have the Ruler of the Seas and the other one, I would go with Lux because we have enough mana.
Yeah, I only have this or this for the blue right now. Okay, so
those
Lux.
Are perfectly well. I use them all the time. I love those two. And then I would go with a Lux, and I would also go with a Ruler of the Seas.
Yeah, for sure. Right, but not
Ruler
in the first,
of the Seas
not
in
in
the
first
back.
spot. What about
Oshanas? Oshanas is a great first summoner. It's a great first monster. Do you have also have to cut? Yeah, man, your cards it's just like a candy shop for me. You have all those great monsters.
Yeah. What do you think?
Would just do you have Ice Pix is perfect, but if you want to focus on the
I want to really focus on speed. I want to focus.
Sorry.
I really want to focus on speed. I think both these should come because of the swiftness, and it'll help the phase or whatever.
Let's put those two in. Let's do the 1 mana. What's it called? Chaos Agent.
Yep.
And do we have a blind ability in there?
I think so. Yeah. So,
perfect. And put the Flying Squid in the second position.
Okay, Flying Squid.
And then I would also pick we also have an you know, what's it called? The 7-speed monster?
Yeah. Do you mean
The
the?
double strike.
Yeah.
There it is, the Axe Master.
What about a healer though?
We can't heal.
Maybe we would get. Oh, you're
So-
right. You're right. I almost forgot. See, I totally would have missed that. Okay, so,
So
I
we
think
have
it looks
way
good.
more speed, we have way more damage, and if he plays melee, that's going to be a little problematic, but I don't think he will.
Cool. Let's give it a shot.
I think we're good. And yes, we are. Oh, here does a 2 times speed too, okay. He had a pretty similar thought, but he doesn't bring a blind, which could help us a ton.
Yeah, he does have a blind over here, but he doesn't have. We have one more speed from this, but he has the one more magic, and he has the silence, and I have the silence. It's gonna really depend. Like this, the Runemancer might land lots of shots, and it might not, and it might actually be. He's gonna do 5 damage with his. Oh no, I got silence. Oh man, the Axe Master is gonna be so clutch. Because if he's landing his shots, we're going to do 6 damage every round from that, and he's not going to get at the Axe Master. I think I like this Axe Master anchor better than I like the Runemancer Kai as an anchor.
Man, I'm just so mad right now.
How come?
You know the app Splinter Tools? Just let us watch the battle and I'm gonna tell you afterwards.
Okay.
Just take a look at Splinter Tools and look up the recent battle and then you're gonna know why I'm so mad.
Yeah. 7 speed. We're a bit faster. Backfire is going.
And he hits it like holy smokes, why?
Lots of backfires for him.
And no backfires for us. Like look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. And it's not even over.
Oh, are you kidding me, dude? You kidding me?
Yeah, that's what I also thought. But we still have the Oceanus in the front that can take a lot of hits and maybe get a few dodges in and there.
I was thinking about putting the our blind in the 3rd spot because I knew that our front line would go down, but then he wouldn't have been able to do any melee in the second or the, you know what I mean, the first couple rounds.
Just to inform you, it wouldn't be such a big of an outcome difference. It was only like 3 or 4%. That would have changed if you put those in another order.
Yeah. Man, the misses, even a miss there too.
Yeah, it was just an unlucky battle.
Yeah.
Just look Splinter Tools right now.
Yeah.
Splintertools.to.
EO?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever use that. Is it IO? .io?
Oh, yeah, it's IO. Sorry. And now put in your username.
I never use this tool. The other day I was like trying to find this data, but I couldn't remember where to find it.
86%. Like, look at it.
So is that an 86% chance that we would have won that?
Yes.
Wow.
It's 86 to 91.
Yeah, his Chaos Agent really went off there. That blind.
It was. We can tell it was just unlucky because if you scroll down a little bit and look at the other battles, if not counting this one, we had over a 50% win rate on all of those that we played together, except the first one.
Look at that, 0%. There's like no way you literally could not win that one. That's funny.
But it was just unlucky there for us.
That's the power of blind, man. I used to think that blind needed to be like, so dodge is a 25% chance to avoid. What else? Flight is a 25% chance to avoid. But blind is only 15% chance, and it doesn't compound, so you can't use 2 blinds. So I always thought, why is blind, less impactful than the alternatives? But in some sense, it is not. It is actually 15% is a nice kind of compromise, because if you look at if you think about it, it's like there's nothing, you can't unblind it. Do you know what I mean? Like minus 15%.
Yes, you can.
What do you mean? True strike?
You can unblind it with a cleanse.
You can really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool. And then there's True Strike
also,
too. But I guess what I mean, what I'm trying to say though is that it is, I guess, unless you cleanse it, it's just there hindering your whole team potentially, and maybe you cleanse the tank, but you're still blinding 5 of the other monsters, and it's like a 15% chance that just you can't answer unless you have a true strike, or that, like you say, the cleanse. Whereas if you're a flyer, I can bring snare. Or if you have, I guess dodge is the same thing too. Dodge is like 25%, and you can't, I guess, autocorrect for that. But man, blind is very
think
powerful.
The blind ability, especially with certain cards, like for example the Coral Lurker, or I'm just counting the newer cards because I only know those pretty well.
Yep.
And even the bats, like the bats have flying. The bats have what's the other ability called? Dodge at the highest levels.
Yep.
And then they also get the blind, like you won't be able to hit them. It's like a 50% chance to not hitting them, not counting the speed difference.
Yeah. And then if you bring in, the only real issue is like magic, but then you can bring in the Dragon Summoner and get the phase.
That's also what I thought about it. I'm also trying to make a video about the bats and the phase summoner, but I haven't had time yet, and I haven't gotten the battles already to do so.